Greetings, traders. It is I, Abdul Shabazz, and this is some real change stock options trading journey. Thank you for joining us this Monday, December the 4th. Hope everyone had a great weekend. So happy to be here with you guys. We have some very, very serious action already taking place this morning. Good morning, Dr. J. Good morning, Aaron. If you guys can look at some of this pre-market action, you will see that the stock has gapped down $4. $4. The stock has gapped down. This is definitely going to have an impact. What kind of an impact, I do not know, but an absolute impact nonetheless. It's an incredible drop. And I'm definitely going to be excited to see how the market responds to it. It's Monday. I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to trade ideal setups. Prince is in the building. Good morning, team. We are awakened to a huge drop in the SPY, indicating some very bearish movement right now, but we know how the bulls are. So we will absolutely take our time with this one this morning. We have to. It's a lot to unpack. It's quite a bit to unpack this morning. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. As we begin the day. Absolutely be patient. Wait for confirmation. Allow the profits to appear in the charts. We will absolutely find the profits in the chart. We have no reason to be in a rush. We have no reason to be in a hurry. Looking at the daily chart, you see that the market is in another familiar area where it has found support in the past. So for the market to bounce here should surprise no one. go ahead and rock with this view for right now this morning. That's a very real possibility that the bulls might step back in as they always do. This was a huge drop, Prince. So I believe it'll be a bounce. How high? I have no idea. But there will absolutely be some money to be made in a call, because just initially, the bears are going to have to take some profit. In order for them to do it, they have to buy. The key thing, though, is what are the bulls going to do right here in this area? One thing that we know for certain, and that is we don't know anything. We will sit, observe, see what the market is showing us, look for a good, clear trading opportunity, and when one presents itself, we will strike. Getting back to the basics and the fundamentals, knowing and understand that the market is going to move, the market has to move. Especially with this kind of drop. The market has to move. Market moving right now should come as no surprise. I'm going to tell you what else should come as no surprise. Prince, I know you're in a call right now. Let's go ahead and get the day started. I know Prince is in a call right now. Well, if you've already let that escape you, you only got 15 seconds left for the 5-minute candle. Wouldn't be a bad thought. See how she responds here. Again, there's no need to be early. Very excited about today. Oh, I spent a lot of time this weekend studying and practicing and studying and practicing. And guys, the playbook is complete. I didn't want to go too crazy on it because, again, I'm acknowledging that I am not a guru. I'm just a teammate that's on the same journey with everyone else here. And I'm just sharing what I am doing in the process and taking advantage of all the tens of thousands of dollars that I've spent with a bunch of fake gurus and furus. I'm chewing up the meat, spitting out the bone. So I've comprised that into a playbook. Hamza is in the building. Alaikum salam. I saw all your videos. Candlestick. Oh, all right, Prince. Good look. Let's give Prince a shout out for that. Prince said he watched all the videos on the candlestick. I really hope, Prince, that what do you think? What do you think of him? Either way, I accept all criticism, especially corrective criticism. Anything that I can do to make it better to help serve us all is what we're after. We've definitely been off to a great start here, guys. We want to keep the momentum up by taking our time, choosing our trades wisely, waiting for confirmation, exploiting one side who has gotten in trouble. Remembering if no one is in trouble, then we're the ones in trouble. There's no need to force anything first thing in the morning. Let's let the market develop. Let's let liquidity build so we can grab it. Very informative. Just have to learn on how to apply them. Becoming overwhelming sometimes. Yes, it is. For Prince, the best way that I found to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. So just take your time. This is a lifelong skill that we all are acquiring. And anytime you have the results that come from trading, the ability to change your life, change your family's life, it's going to take some time. And it's not going to be easy. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't be easy. But it's worth it. I'm excited today because one of the main things that I worked on this weekend was a profit taking system. A system on how to consistently take profits. Dan is in the building. Thank you, Dan, for joining us. Morning. As you can see, this huge drop. It's not much of a bounce, I tell you that. I'm not really convinced just yet now. Not yet. Okay. Not just yet. Prince, there's your call. Trying to set itself up. But I'm not convinced. I am not convinced at all. I'm not convinced at all. Mm-mm. Nah, I'm very cautious about going long. Very cautious. Don't like it, actually. It does, Aaron said. It seems like the 456.46 has created a ceiling. And Aaron, I would have to agree with you, as that was a weekly area of support that was broken and now has been turned into a weekly area of resistance. So it's only appropriate that we go ahead and change the color on her. because right now she is absolutely putting up a fight. Not knowing what will happen at this area, but knowing that there will be a discussion. Let's take a look back for a quick second. Everything else is going on. Okay. To my left, we have the 5-day, 5-minute chart. Love to use that so we can get a much larger overall view, especially if you didn't happen to have support and resistance intraday. You can always look left and see where the next areas of consolidation may be. Above that, the line chart, my truly secret weapon. Oh, how I love the line chart. Shout out Bow who put me up on it. Next, we have the 5-minute chart that we try to use very up close and personal instead of the 1 or the 2-minute where you can get faked out. You can get money on the SPY in a 5-minute chart, and this is right now a breakout over that. I actually think I want to get in it. So I did. I went ahead and got in that call right there. Back out of it a little bit here. We had to break over, okay, this recent 5-minute candle. We also didn't have a retest of VWAP, but I'm going to keep my stops tight, and being I didn't break all the way out, I am going to cut it short. That should have taken off, but if anything, is just reiterating the fact that the stock could very well be preparing to come down. You saw a very weak effort on the part of the bulls. So now I have a 457 put lined up in the chamber. And we have an area in which all of today's bulls will be in trouble, and that is right here. The market is a little unsure right now. I was just a little early. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get right back in again. Let me go ahead and also show you guys where I got in at as well. Got in right here. It is a 455 call. 455 call. Yes, I took a 455 call on that one. Yes, they are usually higher in price in the money calls because of the delta, the payout of the delta. And now go ahead and switch this because this is actually acting as support right now currently. For now, as the youth seems to say, it's standing on business. This is a liquidity grab right here. I don't like it. All right, I got out immediately.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Got 10 more minutes until 10 o'clock. Does calls are usually high? Yep. Those calls usually higher in price. That's correct. Put a little bit of Friday into the picture so we can get a overall better view. Still very early. And the market is still undecisive. We have the 456.4 acting as support right now. The stock is still trading above VWAP, and she's green on the daily. The good news is, yes, absolutely, Dan. I said tricky morning, but the good news is if the Bulls cannot pull this off, this will be a lot of liquidity to be used on the way down. A lot of liquidity. The next 5 minutes will tell a lot. So I do have a 457 put ready.
Bluetooth connected.
The Bulls really have to show up like they have been doing for the past couple weeks to close this gap. If it does not happen, see how she acts at VWAP. But oh my goodness, do I see a head and shoulders. Let me go ahead and draw it for you guys. See left liquidity right here. It's already at the shoulder. I'm late with it, guys. I apologize. I'm late with it. There it is right there. I'm late with it. Let's see how she responds. See how she responds. Also, in the next 4 minutes, we have a new 30-minute candle coming up. Three minutes still left in this candle. A lot of damage can be done. It's worth the wait. Worth the close below VWAP and then a continuation candle. That will be the money candle. The money candle is coming up. Potentially. 2 minutes. No, she looks tempting. We want to see the bulls respond back first, guys. And here we are with the next 30-minute candle. That's what we want to see. We want to see the bulls bounce, fail, don't be early, be sure. Don't be early, be sure. Don't be early, be sure. That's what you want to see right there, guys. And I'm going to use the break of that candle as my stop. Got in here. My stop will be here. The break of the candle itself. Profit taking area will be the retest of the low. Also want to show you in the algos why I was a little confident. This is the 1 minute. Once we broke, wanted to wait, see what the bulls did, have the retest. Once the bulls got trapped here, that gave me the confidence to go ahead and get in. This really should have been my first trade of the day. Waited till 10 o'clock. I'm gonna get it. I don't care what. I promise you guys, I'm not gonna trade before 10 o'clock anymore. There's no reason to, because we're getting plenty money right now. Plenty money right now. If you're in this put with me, you're getting plenty money right now. Again, profit taking area being the test of market lows. am going to expect a bounce. I do not expect it to go down like an elevator. But it's still green for today. So we have to keep that in mind as well. Wow. Touching it is not a problem for me. Closing in that area will be my indicator to get out. That is my indicator. I have to go back with what Dan is saying. I missed it. No, it wasn't Dan. Apparently not. Did anybody take that trade? Did anyone take that trade? Is everybody safe? Let's get a check real quick. Prince said he took it. Okay, you still in it, Prince? I'm in a put. Okay. Be careful, Prince. She's still green for the day. She's still holding under VWAP. But be careful, because this is a hammer. And if you studied the videos over the weekend, you know this is a bullish reversal signal, has the tendency to be when we have price closing above the hammer. So just be careful with that. We'd love to get a failed hammer. Then all of these bulls will be used as liquidity for a nice push down. Knew we would at least retest the morning lows. Didn't quite get there. Everyone else is being safe. Stay safe.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Tom's is safe. Jody's safe. Dr. Jody's safe. Aaron's safe. Dan is safe. Prince, please stay safe. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, cool. market does not know what it wants to do. And that's perfectly fine. Okay, no worry, guys. Let's just regroup and move on to the next trade as if it's our first trade. That is correct, Dr. J. Again, this yellow line represents the market open. The market breaking beneath that would then switch the daily candle from green to red. And yes, we have some bullish activity right now, but keep in mind we still have that huge gap down. So, guys, the safe trade is a put beneath the 455.60 area and a call above the 456.8 area. If we get above the 456.8 area, the bulls can use these bears for liquidity to push higher. If we get below the 455.6 area, the bears can use this bullish action as liquidity to go lower. Let's go ahead and identify the two areas, set alarms at those two areas, and then be patient. Our trade is not in the middle. Our trade, the easy money, is outside both of those two alarms that have been set. Also, if you look left, you will also see at this area recently on the chart, same area, the market hit there and bounced. Okay. And for today, again, getting below this, if you look at your daily candle, as it is shrinking, it will go from green to red. Beneath this area, we've identified the algos, we've identified the troubled area, the trouble zones, the safe money. Now it's just a matter of being patient.
Bluetooth connected. Bluetooth disconnected. Bluetooth connected.
The Easy Bunny is on the way. The easy money is on the way. The easy money is on the way. The easy money is on the way. We know she has to put a fight up here, guys. We know it. We know it. This is that touch we was expecting on and waiting on. The Bulls have to come back in. But this is only going to add to the liquidity if they don't hold this position. They did it once. They did it twice. Third time. What will happen at the next knock? It's also to show you why it's so important to wait for the candle to close, because what we want is a close beneath this and then a continuation candle. That close beneath this will be the indicators to these bulls to cover. Until then, price being at this area, in order for the bulls to save their positions, they have to average down. Even though we had this huge gap down, don't get it twisted, there are several bulls that are in great profit positions going all the way back to the last week in November. Just take a look at your daily charts. Boy, she's looking right though. She is looking right. I'm liking her for a weekly put, for real. Little more than 1.5 minutes left on this particular candle. So very important to allow the candles to close so you don't get taken for a ride. How do I know? I have been taken for plenty rides. But we are down trending. We are down trending. Now I just got in, and this will be my last trade of today. I am expecting a bounce. I'm okay with that. What I'm not expecting is the price to trade above this candle. Further confirmation will be wait for the break of this line. I just want it to be early because I believe if we do break the line, she's gonna have a nice quick flush, and I want it to already be in it. Again, it is this line, if you're looking at your daily charts, where the stock will go from green to red on the day. Right here, as I have the daily chart pulled up in the upper right corner is the daily chart. The middle is the 30-minute chart. Also, with price trading below this area, could use the first 30-minute bulls as liquidity to push down further. To me, absolutely worth the risk. See the inverted head and shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Got the bounce, the break of V, and then now the drop that I was telling you that I wanted to already be in on. And that is why I got in a little early. Is anyone taking this trade with me? If so, let's keep in mind for now to put some money in your pocket and leave some runners. It is not looking good for the bulls right now. As we explained, this area, but don't think they're going to give that area up without a fight. I would have liked to have seen a much bigger drop. Typically, after 3 red candles, we will have a green candle. So that will show how impactful the bull's return will be. Until then, you can get money in this 5-minute candle, as many of you right now are doing, with a little less than 1 minute left on the 5-minute candle. I'm so happy that we were able to take our time and call this trade out. I would now start suggesting that you start padding your wallets. 30 seconds left in this candle. Continue to get money. Continue to pad your wallets. Continue to do so. And I just got out as well. Foolishly, I didn't leave no runners. But as we say, we can get money in that 5-minute candle. Okay, now let's see who got money with me in that 5-minute candle. Let's talk about it. Come on, let me see you in the chat. Who got money in that 5-minute candle? All righty. Dr. J got money in the 5-minute candle. Aaron got money in that 5-minute candle. Anyone else? Bueller? Hamza? Anybody else get money in that 5-minute beautiful candle? But more importantly, I hope you guys understood the explanation. Oh no, Prince. Oh no. Oh, Prince. That's okay, buddy. Send me your cash app. I'll send you some lunch money today. But the key thing with this area that was drawn here is this was where the candle would flip on the day and go from green to red. Knowing when that happened that these bulls would have to cover, we went ahead and entered the trade to be ready for that flush. Chick-fil-A it is, sir. Knowing that when that happened, we would be ready for that flush. I got in a little early because I did not want to chase it. Even though I got in early, I was comfortable because I clearly defined my risk area being above this candle. Once the flush happened, it happened quick. There was plenty of money to be made in that 5-minute candle. Can it continue to go lower? Yes, it can. But right now, I don't see any liquidity to be used for the bears to go any lower, in my opinion. If anything, now I would expect the bulls to try to rally back, at least for the day, because losing this day, starting off on Monday, could start a very bearish week. And if we look at our weekly candle, this would be amazing. We have the gap down. If this area is not resecured by the bears, I will actually be entertaining a put for the week sometime tomorrow. I know there's going to be a rally somewhere from these bears, somewhere, maybe at the next support area. Maybe at the next support area. Just be careful. For those of you who have runners on, you have a clear profit-taking area of 454.3. For those of you who still have runners on, I myself am going to take those profits and run and chastise myself severely for the early trade that I took this morning. Ow! I will force myself to do 300 push-ups in 15 minutes. I'm glad once again, guys, we were able to make some money here. Grateful for that. Again, the stock could continue to go lower. We do have a clear defined area here, very clearly defined. However, your teammate, am telling you that I don't see any liquidity to push it down that much further, but I could be wrong, as I've been wrong before. I look forward to being wrong again. But we like to get in where someone is in trouble. We identified the area of trouble. We put an alarm there. We said we wanted to take a put. We called it out early. We wanted to take a put below this 455.3 area. We wanted to take a call above the 456.8 area. When it came, we took the put. It's just that simple. But now I don't see the liquidity that could be used to take it down further. So I just have to advise everyone to be safe. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do what you choose to do. But I am just sharing with my teammates what I see. What I see is a lot of liquidity that the bulls could use if they soak up all the sale orders. 10:30 is upon us. Watch. And let's see what this candle does. If we look at the 30-minute, let's break it down exactly how that happened. Once the price started trading below the opening of this 30-minute candle, that gave all of these bulls to be used as liquidity, hitting the help me handle. That was the liquidity. Now, what is happening now? Okay? Topsy-turvy. We want to be very careful because this is a lot of liquidity that the bulls could use. There's still a lot of bears in this. Still a lot of bears hoping that this is the beginning of that weekly bearish turnaround. And it very well could be. I think so too, Prince. I think it's a lot clearer as far as the setup. The 1 minute, your entry, yes, but the 5 minute as far as the setup. The 5 minute, the 30 minute, the further you go back. Like I said, that played it, I called the explanation that I gave off of it was the daily chart. Where on the daily chart would the bulls be in trouble? That's where we want to get in. Also, this will go into the playbook because that also was a clear break of the V. We had a lot going on with that. Great call. However, you can see that 5 minutes have gone by now, and after we had this huge flush, there's no continuation. But as I suggested and reminded you guys that typically, after we have nice 3 red candles, we will have a green candle. We didn't. But, as I stated, Prince, this is for you, my man, because I want you to get some money. I would take a call right now, Prince. I would take a call right now, and I would use the bottom of 454.8 as your stop. I would use this as your stop out. But there is the potential for a lot of liquidity to be used here. If you want further confirmation, Prince, wait for this candle to close. See if we get a green candle that closes above the most recent 5-minute candle. Not trade it, but close it. And then I would take a call using that 454.8 as my stop. Potentially. Wait a minute. I just noticed something. Oh no, there's still some more put coming. There's still some more downside coming. I just noticed this. As I switch back to my algo, the 5-minute has crossed over the 20-minute now. So this is just a bounce. This is just a dead cat bounce. Yeah, there's still a lot of downside. And as you can see, we are in a downtrend. Let me show you on the line chart. And then after that, I'm going to stop giving advice. Okay, hold on. Let me show you the line chart. You can see here on the line chart, the lower high, the lower low, the lower high, the lower low. So yeah, I would definitely wait to this 454.2 area to a daily support and see how she responds there. Want to thank our sponsor, T-Shirts for Traders. Thank them for sponsoring us. We don't charge anything here, guys. We just ask for your likes. We try to get our money and do out of the market. Sometimes we have to pay for tuition. A lot of times we're able to get our money out of the market. And thank you, T-Shirt for Traders. And one of their latest shirts is Thank God It's Monday. And I definitely agree with that. We look at the 30-minute candle, we can see that we are having continuation on the 30-minute candle now. This is lovely, what we're seeing. But it's just not enough for me to advise and put, not for me to get in here. We like these kind of candles. Or we like these kind of candles. These are the money candles. Big green elephant bars, big red grizzly bear candles. Yeah, exactly. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Again, we want to see a close over the most recent 5-minute candle. Even if you take a call, please acknowledge that right now it is a scalp. Just as we saw in previous weeks, with the bulls using the bears as liquidity.
Bluetooth connected. Bluetooth disconnected.
Very interesting day, as far as right now is concerned. Again, let me show you this area right here on the daily chart so you can understand why this is really happening. Everybody look to the top right. Okay. Not gonna zoom this in. Okay. Yep. All right, this is the daily chart. And this is also why we can't get too excited yet. Because when you start looking at things on a larger scale, and that's why it's so important to back up and look at a larger scale, you can still see that the bulls are still in control. Even with it being red today, the bulls are still in control. You have these bulls in profit, these bulls that are in profit. Every bull below 454.37 that bought is still in profit. Now, especially if you want to go back to November 14th, these bulls, November 13th, the 1st of November, these bulls are very, very strong. We had this huge red day thinking that this could spark a consecutive red day that could probably flip the week. Didn't happen. It didn't happen. They got squeezed Friday. But now we're right back to this area. And this is an area of consolidation. You can see that top Bollinger Band is flat. It's also a good indication of consolidation. Now when we get this yellow line here is the 5-day and the red line is the 20-day. When we get that yellow line across over the red line, then that will be the technical sign that we are definitely in a downtrend. Until then, it's just looking for profits in the chart, taking them when they present themselves, and being very careful. But it's so important to back up, because when we do back up, we always see things just a little clearer when we back up. And in doing so, we can be excited at the fact that we made the money, but this is not necessarily, no one can call for the reversal, okay? No one can call for the reversal yet. Not yet. It is a profit-taking day. The Bulls had a huge run up on Friday. They're taking some profits. They're cashing out. But as I said, I did not see the liquidity that the Bears could use to push it down even further. That's why I didn't advise to take a put here. Look at the candles themselves. Look at the size of the candles. The candles are showing you indecision. We went from very big size candles, medium size, body size candles, to now we're at very small size candles. But that's also telling you that the gas has slowed down in this direction. The gas was heavy. She was moving. Now she's slowing down. It doesn't mean that we can't continue to go down further. We do have this positive deviation right here at an area of support. But it's just indicating that it won't be easy. And we like the easy money. This was easy money. We called it out. We waited for it. It came. We executed. It doesn't get any easier than that. And if you don't mind, can I get you guys to hit the like button? Those of you who at least understood the play, and those of you who did get money, please hit the like button. Much obliged. More than anything, along with making money, I hope we gain some understanding as far as what's going on, the sentiment of the candles, who's in control. And again, guys, remember, above this 456.8, all of these bears could be used as liquidity. And it would be a ferocious squeeze. Ferocious squeeze. Let me show you. I'm going to draw it out here before I go the head and shoulders, if it does come back that way. I see liquidity right here. It'd be a liquidity grab. And we got the head right here. And then possibly pew. Because these bears that are still holding on will be in trouble, and then they can be used as liquidity, and if they have to cover, you can expect big size at least back up to retest the 456.4. Anything above the 456.8. And that's looking at both sides of the picture, where a call would be also, if we back up a little further too, you can see why I personally am reluctant to take any puts right here, because look at this congestion area that we've had. It's always good to go back and look at history. Okay, and even with that, she had a gap up. Okay, and then she came on down, huge down day. Okay, and then we went to a consolidation day. A lot of bears got involved here. A lot of bears got involved here, thinking because of this red day that we're going to have a continuation. Well, what happened? If you look right here at the top of this line, let's follow it all the way to the right. This is where those bears got squeezed. Above this line is where they were in trouble. And what happened? The stock went from 455 to 459. And so now, what do we have? A little bit of the same thing happening. The stock is coming on down. We'll look at the area that she's coming to. And this is also why I will be ending this at 11 o'clock. Anything past below this, you just can't believe, according to recent history. We do have a low here, 453.34. You can use that as a target area if you so choose. But looking at the low volume that we're having today, looking at the fact that it's Monday, and looking at the history, I say that those of you who got that put with me, that was the trade of this morning. It's always good to come back and regroup at 1 o'clock, or come back and regroup at 3 o'clock for another potential trade for today. And keep in mind, as I stated, above that 455.6 area where the squeeze would be. 456 area where the squeeze would be. As you can tell, once the price started trading above these huge bear candles, it was a nice squeeze. The price does get above this bear candle, it would be a nice squeeze. The stock could continue to trickle lower. Keep this in mind, guys. Big banks, institutions, hedge funds, they have to trade at all times, no matter what. You and I don't. We look for the easy money. When it presents itself, we take advantage. When it doesn't, we sit on the sidelines. This is Abdul Shabazz for some real change stock trading journey. Thank you guys for joining us. I apologize I didn't do an end of the day recap Friday. It's because I was working on the playbook. I will be trying to get that in a PDF form today, issue out to you guys. Other than that, please join us tomorrow at 9:25 and do your very best to stay safe. Remember, big banks have to trade. We don't. We pick our trades, pick our spots. Please be on the lookout for the end of day recap where the trades were. And I thank you for joining us this morning. This is Abdul Shabazz with some real change stock trading journey. Thanks for coming out. God bless you.